Hello, my name is Molly Dinan. I'm a senior here at St. Catherine University, studying for an interpreting major degree. To give you a little background information about how I got set on the track of interpreting, when I was in elementary school in the Osseo School District at the age of 8 or so, they had mainstream deaf and hard of hearing children into my school. And there was one girl in particular that I was really intrigued with and wanted to be friends with her, but because of her lack of communication with other kids, I had seen her kind of having a harder time making friends. Not that I took pity on her, I just wanted to be her friend. So our mothers got together. My friend Allison's mother was hearing, and my mom and her enrolled me in sign language classes, her and I actually, in sign language classes at the Courage Center, which was a big deal because I was only 9 at the time and they didn't take people that young, but we made a plea and they made an excuse for us and let us enter the class. Allison and I became the best of friends. She spent a lot of time at our house. My sign language skills were able to be honed somewhat, although our signing was more English based as opposed to ASL, especially because she was in a mainstream setting and she had interpreters there, and so I had afforded the opportunity to see interpreters work from a young age and was always fascinated. When I was around 9 or 10, I said I wanted to be an interpreter, like a personal interpreter for someone that was head of a corporation, and that I could be their personal interpreter and fly with them all over the country. That was my dream when I was 9 years old. So Allison and I remained in contact for 10 years or so, and I was able to be somewhat fluent in the language. Met some friends of hers that she had at St. Louis Park High School in the deaf program there. Shortly after we graduated high school, we were in the same grade but different schools. We kind of grew apart, and so I fell out of contact with her. I went about my life. I had a child, and then about 4 years ago I decided I want to go back to school to become a physical therapist. And my advisor, upon his suggestion, he told me to take sign language because I knew it as a younger child and that would help increase my proficiency for the language. So I took sign language as my foreign language requirement for my bachelor's degree here, and as soon as I took the class I realized that this is what I wanted to do and it's what I've always wanted to do. So I changed my major to become an interpreter, and I realized that my life had come full circle and that I'd wanted to be an interpreter. So I'm hoping upon graduation that I can hopefully be placed in an educational setting so that I can continue to keep my plan for certification on track. I definitely plan on getting it within the 2 years after graduating. I look forward to all different kinds of challenges, even if it's not in an educational setting, and being out in the community and meeting people and networking and watching my career flourish. Thank you.